My name is Bryce Klinger, and I'm doing my selected leadership presentation on Julian Assange. Why I chose Julian for my selected leadership project is because while he may have compromised U.S. military and diplomacy abroad with leaking classified documents, we really can't learn anything by examining a single perspective. And I'm looking at you, mainstream media. In order to gain a greater insight on issues facing the world, it's really important that we do our best to look at things from all perspectives. So just a bit of background on Julian. He is a co-founder of the WikiLeaks organization, known for publicizing confidential and classified information in order to promote accountability and transparency. He gained infamy in 2010 for publishing a classified army video that was labeled Collateral Murder. And Julian Assange, as the editor-in-chief of WikiLeaks, he was targeted by news outlets and governments for leaking classified information to the public. So one of the leadership behaviors that he exhibits is challenging the process, and he searches for innovative ways to improve on what is being done. Assange identifies himself here as one who doesn't belong within the established boundaries of clique and culture. He, like the trickster, moves through the bonds of social norms and dwells outside of them. Looking at things from the same perspective isn't going to give any support to try and improve how things are done. It's much easier to challenge the process when you can move around and look at things from all angles. And moving through the bonds of social norms does just that. Next is modeling the way. Aligns others with principles and standards and talks about values and principles. Assange began his speech by saying that he had never been in a room with so many people who adhere to my values. This quote was in reference to a speech he gave at the Oslo Freedom Forum in 2010, just a week after WikiLeaks released the Collateral Murder video. He also inspires a shared vision, looks ahead to the future, and communicates purpose and meaning. Julian looks ahead to the future. In his book, When Google Met WikiLeaks, it is an in-depth overview of when the chairman of Google, Eric Schmidt, met with Julian Assange about the inner workings of WikiLeaks' hardware operations and mission. It is easy to pick up on Julian's vision of the future he is trying to shape throughout the book. He also enables others to act, supports decisions other people make, and fosters cooperative relationships. WikiLeaks wouldn't have broken through to the forefront of news media had Julian not made a cooperative relationship with Chelsea Manning, who provided WikiLeaks with thousands of military and diplomatic cables. These cables are the source where the Collateral Murder video was uncovered. He also encourages the heart. He makes it a point to publicly recognize people who show a commitment to shared values. Julian has been known to support Edward Snowden's stance on net neutrality, transparency, and internet privacy. Edward Snowden was a former NSA contractor who leaked the PRISM program to the US public in 2012. This is my works cited, and this has been my selected leadership presentation.